How did your plan look when you reviewed it against the plan review chart? Did you find any areas where you might want to make a few changes? In their 2003 study, Foreman and Schneider gathered information on time allocation across 55 public school classrooms with 95 to 100% poor high-risk students. When first grade teachers spent about 30 to 40% of their time on word work, students who had measured in the at-risk category on screening tests scored above average on word recognition and spelling skills at the end of first grade. Those students also tended to be better at reading comprehension by the end of second grade. By second grade, the most effective approach appears to be to emphasize phonics, comprehension skills, and language study, including grammar, usage, writing, and vocabulary in almost equal proportion. Watch as this teacher makes good use of materials and transitions to accomplish both language and reading comprehension.
Some words that are in this book a lot are words that end with ed. And remember, when a word ends with ed, what does that mean?
Past. It happened in the past.
That it happened in the past. All right, that's right. So in these words in this story, the ed is going to say id. So what we're going to do, I'm going to give you your book and a pencil. And what I want you to do is I want you to put those parts together, the word and the ed at the end, and I want you to write the whole word. So what's that first one? Number one. What's the first word that it says?
Had. Hand.
Hand, that's right. And then hand plus id would make?
Handed.
He handed me the eraser. Handed. So now you're going to write handed on the line. Read this word. The I says?
Grassy.
So that is, there you go. You got it. Okay, now I'm noticing, Luis, that you left off the T here for hunt, id. You just wrote hun. So I'm going to erase this for you. And can you add that ending sound on there?
Friendship. Word 6.
Okay.
Keeping.
Much better. Thank you, Luis. The new word is sprint. Can you say sprint?
Sprint.
Now we're going to take our fingers and we're going to tap out the sounds in sprint. Ready? Sprint. Ooh, this one had a lot. Let's do it on the table so we have more room. So take your hand out flat like this. Raise it up. Okay, ready? Sprint. Ooh, it had 6 sounds in the word sprint. You do see sprint. And right here on page 4, if you point to where it says sprint. Oh, let's read that sentence. To sprint
is to run fast. She sprinted on the track. Will she win?
Do you think she win? Do you think she will win if she sprints the whole time?
Yeah. I remember that word.
She might, because sprint means you run as fast as you can.
Lifted. Yes, I lifted.
Can I help you with this word? What's this word?
Yes.
Okay. And right here, if we add the ed, what would it be?
Am I
Lifted. Yes. So read the sentence again.
I'm done.
Yes. Good job.
Should I turn the page?
No, just down the page for a second. Let's take off the ing, and what is the word?
Grunting. Grunting.
What does grunting mean? Like that. You're a grunt. You're not happy with something. Okay, so before we go anymore, we need to talk about a couple of words that we're going to hear in this story. And one of them is one we talked about a little bit already, but we'll talk about some more. The word is sprint. The word sprint means to run very, very quickly. Like super quickly. As fast as you can would be a sprint. So if when you watch people race, like in the Olympics on the track, you might see someone who is sprinting. So now that you've read the story, This time we're going to retell the story, but each of you are going to have a job when you retell the story. I'm gonna let Axel and Marissa do the characters. So what I want you to do is go back and find where the different characters are, and your job is going to be to tell us about who those characters are in the story, okay? The next person is going to do the setting. What's the setting?
The setting is where it takes place.
Nice job. So you're going to find out where it takes place, Jasmine, okay? Justin, what do you have?
The problem.
The problem. So your job is to find the problem in the story. And Luis, what's your job?
The solution.
The solution to the problem. So go back and look in your text, look in your book, and see if you can find what you're looking for. So we're going to retell the story with our story elements. So we're going to start with Axel. Axel, can you tell us what's your card first? Characters. Yep.
There was Rod and Jack.
Can you tell us about them?
They're at the grassy first.
They got to the grassy lot first. Can you say that?
They got at the grassy lot first.
That's right. Anything else you want to tell us about them? Okay, Marissa?
Sam broke his feet.
So Sam was one of the... What's this?
Characters.
Yeah, so say that sentence.
Sam was one of the characters.
And he?
And he broke his leg.
That's right. And who else?
Joe. Wait, Joe broke her leg?
No, Sam did, right? What did Jill do in the story?
She joined in the game.
She joined in the game. Let's read where that happened, okay? Right here? Right here.
Jill said, yes, let's have 6 kids on the end of the lot.
So she joined the game, didn't she? Okay. What did you have?
7.
What's the setting in this story?
The grassy lot.
Can you say that as a complete sentence? The setting is?
The setting is the grassy lot.
Good sentence. Okay. What did you have?
Problem.
Okay. What was the
The problem was that Jack couldn't find his football.
Oh, so you picked from the first chapter, didn't you? And how did he solve his problem of finding his football?
He looked in the shed.
And there it was. Okay. And Luis, you thought of a different solution. So what was the problem for your solution? What was the problem in the second chapter? I know you didn't have to.
There was a lot of people.
Okay. Were they all friends at the beginning? Okay, so maybe the problem was that they weren't all friends at the beginning? And then what was the solution that you came up with?
They had friends.